So it's currently February 9th, guys, and I just posted my first video, but I also just received these guys in the mail, and I'm super excited. I don't have too many tomato plants, or I didn't have too many tomato plants, so I ordered a pack of 10 different varieties, and I also ordered a pack of 10 different varieties of peppers. So I'm going to open these and show you guys what we got. Look at all of these guys. I'm pretty sure I ordered the exact same seeds last year from Amazon. I'm going to show you guys yellow pear, one of my favorite tomatoes. We got some Roma. I grew these last year, but they didn't do too well. Rio Grande, San Marzano, Ponderosa Pink, Marglobe. Kellogg's Breakfast is the most interesting name of tomato I've ever heard. Cherokee Purple, yellow Brandywine, Black Crim, and we're black to the yellow pear. And then I got some peppers right here. Orange Sun, Purple Beauty, California Wonder, Chocolate Beauty, never heard of that. Sunbright, and then back to the Orange Sun. So a ton more seeds I have to put in my seed kit. And I also need to plant these right now, so I have some pepper and tomato varieties come when it's time to sell seeds. Alright, it's the middle of February, guys, and I'm super excited to show you guys a update with my plants. It's February 16th, and it's been a couple days since I showed you guys last time, but as you can probably tell, the basil has been growing really well. It has a really good green color to it, and I love just touching the leaves and smelling my fingers. Basil is one of the best smells ever. In the middle of that basil, as you can see, are beefsteak tomato seedlings. For some reason, not all of them are growing, so I planted some super sweet cherry tomatoes in the same exact 36 tray seed container, and I had 36 for 36. But now with the beefsteak, I got about 18 out of 36. The germination rate of those is not as good as the germination rate of the super sweet cherries that I planted a couple weeks ago, but gonna have to figure that out. I'm also dabbling with some plants that I've never planted before. I planted some arugula. I planted 2 pots of that, and I also planted some spinach and blueberries. Now the blueberries has not sprouted, and neither has the spinach, but the arugula has a bunch of little seedlings right here. I'll show you guys. I had 2 of these, and I actually spilled one down below. It's hard to see without the light. There you can kind of see. My top shelf in my closet is arugula and spinach. Like I said, only the arugula has started growing and sprouting yet. I had 2 of these, but I just dropped it on the ground, so pretty disappointing, but I'm glad that I have 2 because I have this one as backup. And then these 2 are spinach that I planted on the 12th, so about 4 days ago. I'm gonna wait until those germinate. And then if we tilt down, I'll show you guys what we have down below. Look at that, guys. On the left side, we have 24 basil slots. And then on the right column right here, we have some lettuce that I planted about a week ago, and it's already sprouted. And then the 36 slots on the right there are super sweet cherry tomato plants. We have about maybe 2 weeks to 3 weeks, into probably 2 weeks until I transplant them. So I'd rather do it sooner so I can reuse the 36 slots and plant some more plants. So probably transplant those into cups in the next couple of weeks. And then same with the basil, I'll probably give it 2 weeks max, and then I'll replant those, then put them in the greenhouse. And then on top right here, we have 10 sunflower plants. As you can see, we have some of the plants that are growing up, straight up towards the light, and then we have other plants that are growing sideways and fighting each other. So that's pretty funny and not the best. Obviously, I'd rather have them grow up, but as you can see, we have about 3, 4, or 5 plants that are growing well, and then the other plants are off to the side, so I'm gonna have to transplant them into bigger pots, but they're doing pretty well. And I love having sunflowers in the middle of March and the beginning of April because no one else has sunflowers, so people are definitely willing to pay for them then. Now, this is what outside looks like. I've been doing a lot of research from weather in 2024 to weather in 2025. And where I'm located in Indiana, the weather has been about 10 degrees colder per day this year so far. So I'm hoping that it warms up by mid-April. Last year we started selling plants the 1st of April, but if it's not going to be warm enough to keep the plants outside for people to sell, then I might have to push it back towards the end of April, which kind of stinks because it does limit the amount of time that I can have plants outside, which limits the customers and limits the money for the goal of $1,000 that we have this year. But I'll keep watching that day by day. Here are the basil, and if you go down below, you have my arugula that spilled about 10 minutes before I started this video. So this is the kind of stuff that happens all the time, but you can't really think too much into it and just gotta have fun. This is my new light. It is a 65 watt 12,000 lumen spider farmer light. It is very bright, as you guys can see right there. It's also 4 feet long, so it does a good job of covering all of the basil plants down below. I think I can actually raise it a little bit up so I can get more use out of the light. But yeah, definitely a good buy. It cost $100. I think I'm gonna buy another one because they're on sale right now for $90, so you can get about $15 off for this. But I'm gonna put one right here, and then I'm gonna put one down there on the bottom so I can have more plants down there and more space to grow plants for the next couple of months, because last year in my room I was limited to space. So that's like the main reason that I built this shelf, to have 1, 2, and 3 spots where I can grow seedlings and sell them and grow some and put them in my garden. So super excited about where we are so far this year, guys. I'm really excited for this season coming. I've been watching a lot of videos on YouTube and getting inspired, guys. So if you like this video and you like following along with different journeys and documentations, definitely make sure you subscribe to the channel, because we have some exciting videos coming very, very soon. I think my goal this year is to sell a large percentage of basil. It's just such an easy plant to grow, and everyone loves basil, so it's definitely one of the top plants I want to grow and sell this year. Last year we did $360 total in plant sales. This year the goal is obviously $1,000, but I want 20% of that to come from basil sales. So I want $200 to come from basil sales, and I think that's very, very doable, because as you can see right here, we have 36 basil slots. These are going to be maybe a foot tall when I sell them, so I can sell these for $3. So essentially, if I sell all of these, that's $100 just from basil right here. Plus I have 36 or 24 basil seedlings in my closet, and then I'm going to plant some more basil seedlings, and basil lasts all throughout the year. So I'll just continue to keep growing basil all year until probably August, and then I'll probably stop. So that's my plan for this year. I'm super excited, and I'm super excited for all of the new subscribers. We have 27 subscribers so far. I love each and all of you guys, and I hope you guys follow along for the rest of the journey. So that's going to be it for this video. I'll give you guys another update in about a week or so, but I hope you guys have a blessed time.